Okay, we thought we would share one of our favorite, most powerful setups that we found. And it doesn't occur that often, but I've seen this work too many times to ignore. So AMP is a good example of it today. And what it boils down to, in a nutshell, and there's parameters, other parameters you always want to keep in mind as far as like the way the market's trading, that sort of thing. But something to watch for in pre-market trading. Okay, each morning when you start, when you see something gapping up above a candle that gapped up the day before and closed red, and you don't have a lot of resistance to the left. Okay, so let me rephrase that, maybe make it better. Anytime you have a daily candle that gaps up, closes red, has room to the left though, and then the next day opens above that entire red candle, okay, I've seen that work too many times. That is one to watch. Now, it doesn't mean you just dive right in at the open, because if you did, uh, using 15s here, if you dove right in at the open, it opened at 36.15, and within half hour, 45 minutes, it was all the way down to 34.39, and you're probably selling down here and being, angry with yourself. But if you wait for a low risk setup on that daily chart that we just showed, I'll show it one more time. Okay, this one gapped up above gapped up on Tuesday above Monday's trading, very near a breakout. See, there's nothing really to the left minus this one little spike here. Okay, so it took off, but then ended up closing red. That's part of the equation. And then the next part is the next morning in the pre-market, you see something with this setup gapping completely above recent highs. Okay, so I'm not exactly positive the dynamics, but I'm assuming maybe you've got some shorts trapped there. But those are ones to follow for the day, okay? So we had this on high alert all day, and it gave a nice setup on 15s, consecutive lower tops here on 15-minute candles. And it gave what I look for is a nice narrow candle here. Actually, I ended up switching to 5s. I liked it on 15s, called it at 35.67 right here. But switching to 5s, had this little base here, and stopped it at 35.47. Right below this little. So here was the trigger right there and the stop right there. A 20-cent risk, and from 35.67, this thing went to 37.25. Again, your stop was 20 cents below your entry and never got hit. A very powerful setup. So just wanted to share that with you. Anytime in the morning you see a setup like that, I'm not saying dive right in, but I'm saying it's certainly worth watching. And every morning when we go through our pre-market routine in our live trading chat room, myself and I'd say a ton of our members kind of scan the pre-market looking for this setup, because it tends to yield nice gains later in the day. So have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.